the greater good. Hey everybody, Greater Good Mining here. I got some exciting news actually from Iceriver. Iceriver's website has a new section, some new items listed, accessories section. So it's not just miners are selling anymore, they're selling the parts for them. So we've got control board for KS1, KS2, KS3, KS3L. Looks like all these miners use the same control board. They've had the PSU listed for the KS0 for a while. I hate to say this, but I still don't recommend these. They're 90 watt and they run pretty hot. I just think that there's better options for cheaper. Like I said, sorry Iceriver, but $37 for a 90 watt power supply, not the best. I'm sorry, just being honest. Power supply for KS1, KS2, both apparently use the same power supply, 2000 watt, 240 volt power supply. So that's interesting. Good to have an extra option there. If something breaks on your KS1, KS2, and it's out of warranty now, at least we can get a new power supply that's meant for it. There's the power supply for the KS3 and KS3L. Let's click into that one. That one's twice the money. And there's the specs on it. So another option to replace a power supply on the KS3 or the KS3L if you need to. Looks like Iceriver will be using the same power supply for both of those units. So that's nice to know. They've got a fan for the KS0 listed for $9. There's tons of options for these fans. 120 millimeter standard fan works pretty good for these. You don't need anything too crazy. And then they also have the fans listed for the KS1, 2, 3, and 3L. Looks like they use the same fans on all the machines. We've been kind of talking about that in my Discord. It seems like they've been using a lot of parts that are cross-compatible, which is great. Data cables, control board cables, stuff like that. One more thing from my buddy Fully Electric. Iceriver confirms the KS1 and KS2 hash boards power input is 12.5 volts, and the KS3/KS3L is 10 volts. So we can't mix hash boards between the KS3 series and the KS1 and 2 series. So just FYI, Fully Electric got that from Iceriver. So don't mix hash boards between the two. However, it sounds like the KS1 and KS2 miners have empty slots, which we've already talked about that in probably some of my other videos you might have seen. There's empty slots. My first KS1 has 3 hash boards in it, so I only have 1 empty slot in my first KS1. But I'm always getting 1.1 terahash. I think my first KS1 is a factory freak, like they had 3 hash boards in it. There's probably a testing model maybe that they sent me. It's only got fans in the back. The new KS1s have 2 hash boards, just like you see in this picture here. And they have fans in the front and the back. So they're models are different each time they come out, it seems like. But I'm guessing that the final model for the KS1 for the next several batches will have fans in the front and the back and 2 hash boards. That's the way they seem to be shipping out. That's the way my second KS1 looks. Fans in the front and back, 2 hash boards. So the cool news is, it sounds like we might be able to add in extra hash boards that might be available from Iceriver soon in that accessories section that I was just showing you. So you might be able to turn your KS1 into a KS2 because they use the same fans and they use the same power supply. 2000 watt power supply should be able to cover KS1 and KS2. So it's pretty interesting. Once they release accessories on their site where they have the hash boards available, I'll probably buy a few more hash boards depending on the price, upgrade my KS1s into KS2s. It's very interesting, very cool options coming out from Iceriver. I like that they're making it where we can upgrade these too. I'm probably gonna FAFO with Fully Electric on this and maybe try to add some hash boards in and just see what we can do. Might as well see what we can do. So anyway, if you found this helpful, please consider hitting the like button. Please consider subscribing to my channel, and don't forget to keep it decentralized for the greater good. The greater good.